Look who's back. Look who's back. Look who's back. Hey.
You know what? I'm actually going to drop that in. Like, Big Man Thing. I'm actually going to drop
advert.
that in.
Whoever is behind that.
Yeah. But they always come hard.
Asda did really good.
Asda, yeah.
So good.
Well, George,
yeah.
Oh, what, the drill ad?
When the girl was like, dot my I's and cross my T's. I was like, what? Who wrote these rhymes for the kids?
For me, it was the guy coming in on the scooter.
Yeah.
I was thinking, raw, Big Man, is that how you're rolling, yeah?
Make me want to go back to school.
Isn't it?
No, it was really good.
That must have been fun to make as well, bro.
I know. And those kids actually have good skill.
Yeah, trust me. I would listen to that on Spotify. So.
Yeah, I would listen to it.
But anyway, yeah, we're back, guys.
Season 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
Season 3.
Season
Yeah.
3.
Yeah,
Come a long way.
The trio.
Cheese. Getting more seasons than Jupiter's Legacy. Cheese.
Drop them bars.
Uno, dos, tres.
All right,
Okay.
so.
What was that
Quattro.
for? What was that for?
Wait. Season 3, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Where you been, bro?
No, because she said Quattro, so I was thinking,
Yeah,
wait.
but I said-
well,
I was
season
saying-
3, all right?
Yeah.
Not 4. All right, cool.
But I
Just
thought he was
checking.
going to do the whole thing because it feels a bit incomplete.
And then episode 1, season 3.
So-
we're here.
Just to let you know how much of a break we took, guys. On our last episode, Corona was running rampant. Now there is no Corona,
None at all.
and we're back.
None
The streets
at
are
all.
open.
We outside.
I think
as the kids
one
say.
of the last conversations we had was, is it coming home? It didn't come home.
I still think it's too soon. I still think it's too soon.
A
I
lot
don't really.
unfolded when it didn't
I
come
don't
home.
really want to discuss, unfortunately. Oh,
I can't lie though. Since this lockdown's been messing everyone up financially. Am I wrong? Like soon as lockdown finished,
Lifting, yeah.
everyone was out. Do you get what I mean?
Every
Like,
day on Twitter, people are complaining about.
I'm
money
already
they
worrying about
spend.
Christmas.
Like,
everything. Listen,
do you know what I'm saying?
it's gonna
Christmas
be
is
peak, boy.
finished.
I'm thinking to myself, oh my days.
Christmas is finished. Everyone has about £1 for the month of September, but somehow we're gonna make it.
Well, just know it's my birthday around that time, so save up, guys. Save up, yeah.
Good luck.
In it.
But speaking of no money, I mean, we could always do a heist.
Wow.
What do you reckon, guys?
Wow.
Do you know what I'm
Are
saying?
we allowed to leave at any point? Because
I mean, we could do a heist, you know, and
to get what?
Bella Tall.
See, I assisted you there. You didn't finish. What happened?
Sorry, I wanted to sing.
I'm finished.
Alright, take it away then. Go on, man.
In it.
No, I'm alright. Do you know, I tried to learn the lyrics, I can't lie. But
Wow.
I don't know if I pronounced it right. Do you know what I mean?
Give it a shot.
Whoa. Just stick with the Bella Ciao, that'll do, you know what I'm saying?
Wow. I can't lie though, that song,
Tune.
yeah.
It's very inspirational.
I think it helps.
Should be a football theme.
Sounds
could
like a
be.
football thing.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does, innit?
It should be, innit?
It
Yeah.
does.
A little chant. Yeah, it could be a chant.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I swear there was a football team that actually had banners of
Mayhem.
Yeah, they did.
which
I can't remember who it was though.
it was a European team, I swear.
Because
or was it
it's-
Asia? Was it alright?
Because the mask is famous. There's history
Yeah.
behind
Yeah.
it. I can't remember.
Or it's Dali, right?
Yeah, but what's the history?
I don't know.
Yeah, I can't remember. But if you do remember, let us know.
At us, man.
Yeah.
you do
let
All
us know.
socials.
Wow.
Like the
Let us
Binge
know.
Pod UK.
Don't cover it. But anyway, yeah, you were saying, Ben, we are doing
Money heist. I can't lie, I'm very excited for this.
I'm so happy it's coming back.
I'm
like,
excited for this. Yes.
You know when you're reliving what happened, I was like, oh my god, this show
So
was
much
actually
happened.
so good. I
Wow.
was like, what? Even the last scene of the last season, I forgot. So when I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, what is gonna
Is
happen?
this the last season?
We don't
yeah,
know.
it is.
It is.
It is.
I think
It's the
it
last
is.
season, but they split it into two. So it's part 1
Yeah,
in
so the first
September,
part's coming out early
and then part
September.
2 in December.
And then the later
Yeah.
part is coming out in December.
So it's the final.
Okay. Yeah, well, for me, I can't lie. I wasn't, like, you know when it's like, oh yeah, show's coming back. All right, yeah, cool. But when I was re-watching, I was like, oh my days. Let me tell you, yeah.
So much happens.
I watched the recap, yeah, and I got so into the recap that when the YouTube adverts came, and I was like, what the?
In it.
And I was like, oh wait, it's adverts, 5-second adverts. I was like, bro, come on, man, because I was so into it just from the recap, and there was one part that I had to relive, and I just,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like I know what you're talking about.
Well, I mean, there's a few. Let's be honest.
I
No,
know
but
what you're
there's
talking about.
one.
I told you I was gonna kill you.
Oh,
That one, yeah, because when I saw that again, I was like, oh yeah, but
You're talking about Nairobi.
Yeah.
Fam.
But I forgot that it was here. I thought it was here.
No, so for me, it was the fact that she nearly died, and it was
Yeah.
like, oh my
Yeah,
god,
they
after
really
all the
teased
emotions,
us with that.
They really
and then she survived. It was like, I thought you guys were gonna do that. You ain't got the ball, and then bang.
But that's a good way to keep it in
Yeah.
because she gets shot, isn't it? Like part 3.
Yeah.
And then they leave us on like a kind of a cliffhanger,
Cliffhanger,
and
and
then come back like, yeah, right, they saved her.
I hate when they get rid of the best ones, man.
Innit?
She was a
I
good
kind of love
character.
it still.
But no, they listen. Money Heist bangs.
Mm.
Do you get what I mean? It does bang. And the thing is, this show is very popular.
Mm.
I'd like to see the stats, of when the new season comes out.
How many?
Countries
yeah.
tune in because it's very popular in Europe. It being a Mediterranean show. Yeah. So it'd be interesting.
It'll be
Yeah, I
good.
think
Do
so.
you know what I didn't realize when I was watching the recap? The dubbed is American accents.
Yeah.
No.
I
Is
was
it?
like, ugh.
Yeah.
It sounded so weird.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's not British.
No, it's definitely not British.
I don't know why I didn't expect it to be American. But
Do you know what? I didn't even clock because
When I heard it, I was
I've
like,
been watching it
"Ew."
lately, innit? So I didn't even clock.
Yeah. Oh, dubbed.
I tried it both.
And
I watched season 1 dubbed and I watched season 2 subtitles. But the problem is the subtitles do not say.
what they actually say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he says, for example, say it dumb, he was like, we need to go catch the pizza. And it's like,
what is that? What it says in the subtitles?
no, I'm just saying,
Oh.
like, making it up. but,
That was such a stupid question.
but,
Catching the pizza. Yeah?
but really, they're saying, let's go catch the bad guys. And it's like, why is the subtitle so wrong? I don't know.
Yeah, it's difficult because it's like if you don't understand the Spanish, are you like should you? Because it's all down to the subtitles, really. So
But when you're so into it, you know what they're saying, if that makes sense. Like, you just know what's happening anyway.
Has anyone tried to like bust Spanish after they watched it, like thinking they're sick or something? No? Oh. Just me.
I watched it dubbed.
Just me.
Everything dubbed.
Do you know what? I quite like both. I quite liked it. The only problem is, as everyone knows, if you're going to watch something with subtitles, you need to watch it. Like, watch it.
Focus.
Do you know what I mean? Usually I have it on there whilst I'm like doing something. Do you get what I mean? So if it's on English, I don't have to completely read it all the time. But I mean, because, every episode's an hour, who's got that much time? But yeah, when you're reading it, when I was reading it and like watching it, it was better because it felt more
Intense.
natural. Does that make sense?
Yeah, fair play. Yeah, but it's don't you find it weird? Like once you watch it dubbed and then you watch it just subtitles, it just the characters and their voices is just weird.
It is. That's what I wanted to see. So when I changed it, I was like, how do they actually sound? Do you get what I mean? I wanted it because at the minute I'm like, I've got used to watching it dubbed, and I'm like, now I'm thinking, okay, that's your voice. But then I was like, let me take it off and let me hear what they actually sound like. And Lisbon sounds so different. Like, I was like, wow. Okay, yeah, her real voice, that makes sense. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I watch it in Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she doesn't know this life that we're.
That's why when I
speaking.
watched the thing
Bueno,
today, I was
bueno.
like, ugh. I was like, why do they sound like they're in California? Like, it was so weird.
Well, Helsinki actually speaks English, so I
Yeah, I
watching
saw- he was in the
recap.
recap that I
and
saw as well.
talking
He was
in
like,
English.
oh.
He can speak. He speaks English very. He sounds
Yeah.
like his dub, kind of ish.
But
Oh, is it?
is he Serbian in real life or
I'm not sure.
we won?
He was just doing the recap, and he spoke in parts for English
Yeah.
because he was at format English
American
peop-
here,
or American
yeah.
people that are watching this. So he said he translated some of it. Into
They didn't even
English.
need to do that because the whole thing was in Spanish anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So it made no sense. Everyone else was speaking Spanish,
Yeah,
so you're just
I
like,
don't know why they did that.
Do you know what? For the listeners out there who don't have a clue what we're talking about,
True.
because they could be.
Rewind.
Money Heist. What is Money Heist? Take it away.
Money Heist, yeah, is about this guy, Professor. He goes and recruits all these criminals with different skills to pull off the ultimate heist of how many billion euros? Something point something billion euros. They spend
it was
like,
It was 1 billion.
what was it? Euros.
What?
It was
What
point
in
something.
in one and two?
In
It was
the
supposed to be
first one,
2.4
It was
billion.
That's it. Yeah, thank
Was
you.
it 2?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man.
But
point
they end up
something,
taking more than that.
Yeah,
Like,
so-
precise.
They spend a
and I
couple of
remember that
months.
from earlier.
Yeah, they spend a couple of months like getting trained and planning how they're gonna pull it off, and then it's season 1 and 2 that is the first
Yes.
heist.
Yeah, the first
Yes,
heist.
yeah.
And yeah,
Can you do the glasses thing? What he does all the time? Like a weird. He does like this.
Double tap.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah,
I can't
you
do
know.
that. I'm cooler than him.
Oh, wow.
I cannot do that.
And he does this as well.
He's got social
Yeah, he
does
anxiety.
this.
Like
He's
he's
kind
a
of
very-
weird, but
he is.
He's a proper nerd, bruv.
Yeah.
He
Like,
is.
he's a proper
But he was
nerd.
a very sick child. Like he was always in the hospital, wasn't he?
yeah.
So he's very socially awkward. Like, and
Yeah,
he's
he
just
is.
he's very like tunnel vision.
Precise.
Like he
Not,
needs to.
not with the inspector.
Yeah, that's true.
well.
Everybody's got their
Raquel.
kryptonite. So
Exactly.
that was
Inspector, what are
his.
you wearing?
Wow,
yeah.
honestly, but
No, but I like that side of him. Like
Yeah.
when he's on the phone, he just comes out of his show and he's
I
just.
guess it's
someone
kind
else.
of acting, isn't it? Like for him, it's kind of like got that thrill. You're acting a little bit. Ooh,
Yeah.
we're on a heist. They might catch us.
yeah.
I like shows when the bad guys are the good guys,
Yeah, they're
and
not
I
really
think that's
bad.
what this show felt like to me.
You're rooting
Yeah.
for
You're
them.
rooting for them to steal all the money. And
Yeah, because they highlighted that in season 4.
Yeah, part 4.
I think it is in part 4
What?
when
Part 3 and 4, to be honest.
when they killed. Don't you remember when they killed Nairobi and then they came out with her?
Spoiler.
coffin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they,
Listen, if
they-
you're
yeah, they
listening
know
to
by
this,
now, man.
it's because you
They
want
know
to
by now.
remember what happened. It's not because you want
Exactly.
to know. You want to remember. So
Yeah.
But yeah, when they killed Nairobi, don't you remember they exposed? Obviously, we'll get back to this, but let me just quickly, when they killed Nairobi, they came out with her coffin, and then they exposed what they done.
the government did to Rio.
Rio.
Yep.
When they done that, everyone was like, "Do you know what?
These are the heroes.
Bun the police, bro. Bun
But
government."
the thing is, they already from season 1 and 2,
they had fans.
they created fans on purpose from then anyway. But it was like it just got bigger as time went on. Obviously, I'm not being funny. Flying around Madrid with two bimps,
Exactly.
letting loose
Money out.
millions of euros. I think that's going to create some fans.
of course,
as well.
bro.
Yeah,
But
that's
also
true.
internationally as well, they
Yeah.
created a fan base.
Yeah,
So-
how sick was it when he
clever.
showed the slideshow across the world of people wearing their
masks.
their garms of like
Yeah.
Dali and the red outfits and that,
sick,
protesting
bro.
and that.
It's
That's
actually
sick.
sick.
The professor's a genius.
Professor.
He is. He knows. But anyway, sorry. Yeah. So you were saying,
We were talking about the professor. No, we were talking about the bad guys being good guys.
yeah.
So they're just. I can't remember where I was going with this.
So they're the bad guys technically
Mm.
because they're robbing. Well, first they rob.
That it's a bank, isn't it?
It's
Where
the
they
mint.
print money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's
where
called
you
the
print
mint.
money. Yeah.
So yeah, they make money
It's
there.
where you print money, and they were printing. You know, like when you watch American Heist, yeah, and then the money like explodes. They
Yeah,
were printing
yeah.
like the clean money.
Yeah.
But
that
it
had
took
a unique
it took a
barcode or something
yeah.
like that, or didn't
Yeah.
have
it
a
took a
barcode or
while
something
though,
like
so
that.
they had to really be in there like, and
Yeah.
have their hostages on lock. And I love how they treat the hostages. Like they all wear masks as well, and you can't even tell who's the bad. Like it's so good.
Yeah.
Well, Berlin
It's
don't
so
treat
good.
them great. But,
No.
No. Well, they didn't get treated
we
great.
can get
but-
back to that.
Yeah, we will. We definitely will.
Can I just say I loved how perfect the plan was though. Even though there was upsets in the first heist that took 2 seasons, it was a perfect plan.
It was.
Do you get what I
Yeah,
mean?
it was.
And but that was because he had so long to prepare for it.
True.
His whole
You know what I
life,
mean? Like
basically.
literally, and it was a genius plan.
Mm.
But then this new one,
Yeah.
Yeah, but the good thing is also he always has a backup plan for whatever goes wrong.
And I was
There's
just about to say that.
always a backup plan.
Yeah.
There's always a solution. Like even the Helsinki surgery, like how the hell
Yeah,
did
that was
they
peak.
manage to do that? Like
Yeah.
That was peak.
But even in season, I don't know if it's part 1 or part 2, but when Tokyo gets taken,
Oh, yeah, when she gets arrested.
out,
Yeah,
and then she
yeah.
comes back in.
in the
Yeah.
motorbike,
All of
Yeah, the
that, like
motorbike
he
bit.
had all that planned when she was in the and they were taking her to jail.
Yeah.
he had the Serbs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
ready
got
to go.
he got
he got
people.
connections.
And what
He's
do you
got the
call her?
connects.
When they got
Lisbon.
what do you call her back in? Yeah.
Lisbon, yeah, when they got her.
Because what was it? The helicopter had to come.
They built a room in the car park.
Honestly,
Bro, it's mad.
They built a room in the car park, didn't they?
They're just mad prepared. And I
even
think-
Rio.
Yeah.
When Rio got taken,
Listen.
they figured out. Yeah, they should have left him, but they
But
figured
listen,
out.
should have left.
We'll
Yeah,
get
they
on to
should.
Rio because I've got a script that I need to read about Rio or a speech.
But even getting him
Fam,
back
it's
was
not just
massive.
Rio, it's Tokyo, both of them.
No, but with Tokyo, right?
Idiots.
She just goes by her emotion.
reckless.
Rio is just
A child.
yeah. Like Rio's one of them ones that if you was like held hostage, yeah, Rio would be that guy that would be like, oh, we're planning to escape to like the hostage people. It's like you just look at me and you just
Yeah.
think, why? Like, why would you open your mouth? Why would you do? So that's why I hate Rio,
He was the worst one to get caught as well.
and he's the only reason why they done the second heist.
Yeah.
So
So the point of the heist. So the reason why they do it though is because I don't think the rest of the group really believe in it, but
They want the money.
They want money.
Professor,
Yeah, that's it. They want the money.
Professor and Berlin, who are brothers, it's about a resistance. It's like something from their father kind of taught them, and for their whole life they're going against the kind of the government and whatever the organization of the world, and to do this they're like, nah, bruv. So we come up with this sick plan, innit? But the rest, like, they've recruited them, obviously every single one, for their expertise and their skills. I think most of them are like, yeah, resistance, but they're like, fam, I want
Get rid of
peace.
money.
Yeah.
Of course.
I
all
like
about
the
the money.
rules that they set as well.
The rules
like,
are
no
good.
relationship.
They all got
that-
broken.
That didn't work.
Of
Yeah,
course.
every single rule got broken. Like no
relationships,
names.
No names.
Like what else? There was one more thing.
Um,
No relationships, no names.
No one,
Yeah, no
no
contact
killing
in
or
it.
anything like that.
Was it
Yeah.
no killing?
It probably was,
was
no
something.
killing.
Maybe.
You know,
Yeah, there was a
Professor?
bit that was no killing, but then he had to break that rule. So
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah,
Who did they kill in the first part?
not the
part
first
2?
one, the second heist. I think when they blew up when the army were
Oh.
coming for them, and they
Yeah, don't you
They were
remember?
doing a
Because
madness.
the
But that's
professor
because
thought that
Lisbon
thing-
was-
yeah, they
Yeah.
thought Lisbon was.
But I can't lie.
See, love
I
is a
liked-
weakness in these kind of situations,
Of
you know.
course.
It's
But that's
like,
why he said no relationship.
He broke it
Yeah,
himself,
it's true,
so he
it's
can't
true.
even.
It's true.
So how did the heist
Oh yeah,
even
just
start?
to give
They went in,
clarification,
yeah.
Lisbon is Inspector Raquel.
Yeah, she was.
Which then changes her
Raquel.
name to Lisbon.
What's her last name? Morello. Is it Morello?
Can't remember.
That's a good memory. Yeah, I think it is.
Can't remember. But she,
I
yeah,
think it is.
so when they started the heist, they just walked in as normal customers and they
Right.
took over the whole place, innit?
Okay.
And then, yeah, they walked in, took over the whole place, and then Professor was on the outside, so they were communicating together. How did they even get in contact with Professor?
They had radio.
Is it the hostage?
Yeah, probably.
They were
Like,
trying to
what?
get,
linked him through.
yeah,
In was
him
it-
and Lisbon.
What do you mean?
Did he call them? Did they?
Yeah,
call
he
them?
had a phone.
called them,
Remember?
innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a phone, and he'll be calling them.
Yeah.
And then they would obviously call him back sometimes because I remember.
But they'd
Actually,
schedule
you
it, I
probably
think.
know. Wasn't there a point where they called him and he wasn't there to pick up?
Yeah, he'd schedule it. Yeah.
No. As in, there was a point where Raquel, or whatever her name is, called him and he wasn't in his little.
No, he wasn't,
building.
because there was loose ties that he had to go
Yeah.
and sort out.
And he was bare panicking or something like that. Yeah, I remember that now. I remember.
Quite a few he did. Quite a few happened
Do
actually.
you know what? I must admit.
You know when he dressed up as a homeless person,
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah,
he pissed himself as well and
Yeah.
everything.
Oh yeah.
And was it
he
a
really
dog?
committed to it?
Yeah, he found a dog.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's when the car when it's in the car.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
forgot about that.
But
Yeah,
that's-
that dog was a bit scary.
That's what I was gonna say. I must admit, like in part 1, I guess he's put in a lot of effort, and like even the stuff with Raquel or Lisbon, like he even went to her mum's house, everything. Like he was
He's gonna
proper
kill her, though.
involved.
Yeah, he was meant to.
But
He
I
was
mean,
going
he's-
to kill her, like, for real.
No, I don't.
he say?
Listen, the professor ain't got like he
do you
ain't
mean?
built like that.
He did, bruv. He put the poison
Yeah, I know.
in her tea.
In her tea, yeah.
She was literally about
He
to
was gonna
drink
kill
it,
the mum in it.
but then he
Then
clocked
yeah,
that she's.
yeah.
So then, oh no, he didn't. No, he didn't.
He slapped it out of her
He
hand.
slapped it out her hand before because he couldn't go through with it.
Yeah,
Then she was like, "Oh, I must have dropped it," and he was like, "Huh?"
yeah.
And then he realized that she has like getting dementia or something.
Yeah.
But well, unfortunately, they clocked him anyway because of that, innit?
Didn't he leave a message or something?
What?
Someone
Yeah,
found out
he
and left a
did.
message for
Yeah,
the
because he
mum.
left a message, and then they got the message bare late.
really
but-
late. Yeah.
Yeah, something like
What do
that.
you mean?
He left a message with the mum, no?
No.
Someone I
Angel,
think left a message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
The guy with the
inspector's
glasses
partner
in it.
who
Yeah,
fancied
the
her
chubby guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
clocked him, and just as before he crashed, he was drink driving. The forensics come back of the teaspoon
That
he
was
got,
it.
and he links it up with the
'Cause
police
he
car
found-
that the inspector, the
was it.
professor broke into.
Yeah.
That was it.
Couldn't get through to Raquel because she was beating the professor.
Yeah.
So he called up her house phone and left the voicemail. And because her mum was losing her memories and stuff because she's getting dementia,
Yeah,
she's just to write down sticky notes.
Yeah.
And then she found the sticky note, called the professor, say, "Hey, I know that you're seeing my daughter. Can you come and give her this message?" He came, rung up the voicemail, deleted it, got the note, screwed it up.
Now I remember.
Yeah.
Mad thing.
money
Hey,
has.
a lot happened. So wait, that's not even everything that happened. in
No.
season one, is it?
Nah.
All right, quickly go over it. Right, season 1 recap. Go.
Professor fell in love with Lisbon because they met in a restaurant thing, whatever. She didn't know he was the professor. What else happened? The heist was happening. Flipping, what's his name? The stupid guy that was having the baby with Stockholm.
Oh, Arturo.
annoying Arturo. Yeah. Oh my god.
Listen.
Arturo.
Oh, he's another one.
Yeah, he was
What's his name?
sleeping
Toro
with.
Moran. Moran or
Yeah,
Moran?
Moro, yeah,
Yeah,
something
Let's
he-
call him
like that.
Moran.
Was she his assistant or something?
So secretary.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were having an
that was it.
affair. Then
He's
she
a
found out she was
director of the
pregnant.
bank of the mint.
Yeah, and then when they were asking the hostages like, "What do you want?" She was like, "I need an abortion pill."
Yeah. And then that's when he found out she was
Yeah,
pregnant.
she's pregnant.
Toro Moran got shot on the roof.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I know. You see when that? I was hoping that he died then.
Oh,
but
this
it's
guy.
Arturo is the part when he came in pissed me off even more.
What, in part 3?
Yeah, because
That-
what do you need to do there?
And the thing is,
Write
yeah,
another book.
the way how man like dived in and to say, "This is my destiny." I thought someone should just go back as you're diving in, bro.
Nah, he's annoying. But what else happened? You watched it.
Yeah. So there was lots of falling outs in terms of leadership. People started losing the plot a little bit. Tokyo couldn't handle the pressure. She freaked out because the professor went MIA because he had to clear up his loose ties and things. She just kind of lost her mind a little bit. And because Rio kept messing up as well with Alison Paquet, yeah, who was the main hostage, by the way, because her dad was the ambassador for
England
in Spain. Berlin and Helsinki beat him up. Tokyo lost their head. It all went pear-shaped. In the end, long story short, they threw Tokyo out. Yeah, once Berlin gained control again. They all found out Berlin was dying.
Oh, yeah.
So he's taking his medicine. She was smashing up his medicine.
Yeah.
So she got thrown out. She was about to rat on Professor. Realised her training. They saved her. She come back in with the motorbike.
Oh, Helsinki thingy's dad.
Then as she
Denver.
did that,
Denver.
yeah, Moscow
Yeah, Moscow.
got shot because he weren't wearing his vest.
Damn.
And he died in the end. Denver's dad.
Oslo.
Died because the hostages escaped,
Yeah.
which was
Bang on the head.
Amaro Moran's plan. And because they were sneaking tools to them and stuff, and they bashed him around the head of a pole.
Yeah.
And he
vegetable.
brain damage, so Helsinki just suffocated him to put him out
Were
of
they
his misery.
twins?
No, they were cousins.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they were family.
And then pretty much that was it really. Berlin
Oh yeah, Berlin sacrificed
His
himself.
life.
Berlin
He
had
was
Season
this.
one?
sleeping with the girls.
Yeah, end of season 1.
Yeah. Yeah. He
No,
was-
season
this
two.
Oh, so this is 1 and 2 recap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Might as well be.
Okay.
And then Berlin
It's kind of version to 1 anyway.
Berlin
He was
So
sleeping with
Berlin
that
was,
girl.
I think Berlin was a very good leader. He was a
was.
very good, like he knew his shit basically.
But he was-
However,
Crazy.
yeah, his methods were a bit mad at
Yeah.
times. He was a very good character to watch,
Yeah,
but
he
then
was.
I think he went a bit too far with that hostage,
Yeah.
and I think
he was
his
basically
history speaks for
sexually
himself.
assaulting her.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he was. Let's not say pretty much. He was.
He was,
He was.
yeah.
from the
And
start.
but I think his problem is his history as well, that he had 5 marriages, so I had 5
Yeah.
divorces. So he thought that she loved him. Yeah. When he found out that wasn't the case, he made her stay with her until he died, basically. And then, yeah, anyway, so long story short, Berlin sacrificed himself to get everyone out. They managed to get out, and they took Stockholm with her, which was
Monica.
Gaston Bieber, whatever her name was,
Yeah.
something like
Yeah.
that.
Monica Castanbide.
And
Funny how we remember these names.
they took her with her, and Moscow died, Berlin died. They all escaped, and happy days, basically.
Yeah.
And right at the end, it goes to like
The postcard.
a year or was it 2? A year or 2
I
later,
think, yeah.
and Lisbon is just chilling, and she realised there's actually a code and a map on the postcards that the professor gave to her, and she followed it. Don't know why, because it took her to flipping Thailand.
Philippines. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was the Philippines.
Annual
Yeah, that's
leave,
what I
isn't it?
thought. It is Philippines.
Is it Philippines?
That's mad
Yeah.
still.
Oh.
That's
What, you
far.
don't go there for annual leave, no?
I mean, that's just a bit mad for a little note on a postcard, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then that was it. He was like, because his first line he said to her when he met her in the caf,
Got a
because she
charger.
needed a phone charger, and he goes, turns around and goes, "You can use mine." And then he did the same line, and that was it.
Do you think he was there every day waiting for her to come?
Probably.
For like
Yeah.
2 years.
Probably.
100%.
He ain't got nothing else to do.
100%,
Like
100%.
Professor doesn't really have hobbies. He just-
And
No,
the thing is-
I reckon he knew where she was. He kept track of her. He must have.
maybe.
He's got the money to.
Yeah, he has.
He's got the money to. Well, think what they do now in part 3 and part 4.
Yeah,
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 that's
yeah.
They've got
They've got
a
technology.
team in Pakistan of these tech guys doing everything basically. So he could have just
That's
watched it all the
so
time
true.
A room of like
on his phone. just being like,
engineers.
Why didn't he just
She's
tell
having
her?
eggs today. Oh,
Innit?
okay.
Them ones.
That's funny.
No, it makes sense. I mean, yeah, I feel like, right, that should have been it.
He should have been it.
Because that was the original plan.
Mm-hmm.
Anything against the plan, you know what happens, for
What do you
example.
mean you don't think they should have carried the show on?
No, the show should have carried... Well, if they cut it there, it would have been like, oh, yeah, okay, fair enough. But, I mean, for the professor and team,
Yeah.
that should have been it. Because
They
when you
successfully
deviate from the plan,
Yeah.
that's when things go wrong.
Yeah.
So what do you mean? What, you should have got a new team?
I think it shouldn't have been like, yeah, maybe he should have retired or they should have gone like in a different angle. Or maybe, yeah, different team. Because these lot could have lived happily ever after.
It wouldn't have been the same.
I don't know.
Nah,
It's like
these
basically a
characters.
New characters, you know, London, Rome, you know.
They could have, but I don't think they would have.
Yeah, do you
Because
guys find
the-
that interesting that their names are not bait cities either?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
like
good.
that.
I think they've done
like
it on
that.
purpose,
I like
though.
that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Denver.
Denver. Yeah.
So, is that in America?
Yeah. My favorite is
just random.
Helsinki.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I
Yeah.
love the way she says Helsinki.
No, I
Yeah.
think mine's Nairobi.
Yeah, no.
'Cause of the
That's such a
character.
random place as well.
Yeah, no, but it's
Nairobi.
only because of the character.
Yeah.
it
And they
suits her
look
well.
like
As if
that's their
Denver
names.
ain't random. Randoms. Denver must be the most random, surely.
Yeah, that's a state.
It's not even a city.
Yeah.
Not...
But they have city
It's- yeah,
names.
it's
innit?
city names,
They're all
yeah.
city
Yeah,
names.
cities.
Yeah, they're all
So
city.
it doesn't
Go on,
matter.
can you name them?
Denver, Helsinki, Rio, Oslo,
Stockholm,
Stockholm,
Moscow,
Lisbon,
Moscow, Lisbon,
Nairobi.
Berlin.
Nairobi, Berlin.
Is that it?
No.
It can be.
No,
You got Bogota
Bogota, yeah.
and Palmero.
Where's
Hold on,
that?
Do you want to just...
Where is that?
Bogota?
Yeah.
Brazil.
Oh.
Or is it...
I have no idea.
No. It's Colombia.
Oh.
Colombia, yeah. Because Bogota is where... What's his name? Pablo.
Oh.
Escobar.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't know. It's just, random, I think.
I love
But-
how the professor chose the professor.
Yeah, he didn't choose any.
No.
He just said
He wanted to be
professor.
the man in charge.
Yeah, that's it though, isn't it? It's, I'm the professor, you're the students.
Yeah.
What would yours be?
Good question.
Yeah, what would mine be? I think I want it to be as random as Nairobi. But I don't know. Get back to me.
Yeah? Yours?
Me, I'd just do something so dumb. I don't know. I'd be like,
Essex.
That would be a good one though. Essex. It's
Bad
just,
thing.
that's not even a city though, is it?
It's not.
Don't worry, it's
It's a borough.
So you don't know what yours would be?
No, go on, get back to me.
Mine would be Karachi.
Sorry, where's that?
Karachi in Pakistan.
Oh, okay. I did not.
Where is that from?
EastEnders.
Take you
Let's
back
go
to
to
Karachi.
Karachi. Let's go to Karachi.
Wow.
Yeah, mine would
okay.
be Karachi.
Didn't know people still watch EastEnders. But
No, that
Oh,
was
that's
back in the day.
day.
Like
Ah,
school
okay.
days. Let's go
That's
to
when the
Karachi.
Masouds
Innit?
were on there.
Zainab.
Ain't it
what would
no
yours be?
more?
You can call me Kingston.
Oh, okay.
Kingston, Jamaica.
I like that one, Kingston. That is good.
Don't know. I've got one in my head, but it's not coming to me. It's not coming
What
to
country is it? Or continent?
They've got to be catchy though, ain't they?
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
to
Do you know
just
what I
roll
mean?
off the
Sydney.
tongue. Ooh, okay.
Okay.
That's nice.
That's a nice one.
It
I
is.
like that one.
It's just got to roll off the tongue.
Can't lie, I'm going for Cairo.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one.
That's cool. Do you know what? These names actually could be someone's
We
name,
could
though.
actually
Of course.
use
This
these.
we just said
names.
summer was peak. Like lockdown stressed us. Let's do a heist.
We need a professor.
Boy.
We need a professor. I don't think that would work in real life, man.
You don't think?
That highest.
Yeah.
No way.
You
See,
have to
I
know
think
people.
I was thinking this. I was thinking. So these places are real, you know, right? So they're actual real places that they're pretending to rob or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself,
People are getting ideas.
well, I'm thinking to myself, whoever comes up with these ideas, yeah, it must be what like they could do
You
it.
could do it, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Whoever's writing the show,
Yeah,
you could do it.
Because it's not just this money heist though. It's like loads of films and whatever's
Of course.
happening. I'm thinking to myself,
If you really wanted to, you could actually.
Like, why hasn't these things happened though?
I think in real life more people would die.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
It's too risky,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, because with today's tech, there's no way you're getting away with it. Like, even the fact that how they caught Rio,
Oh my god!
it's like, bruv, he is on a secluded island.
I swear he was told not to use the phone.
He was.
Yeah.
He was
He used the
told.
phone too
Oh,
long.
Well,
let's not burn on the guy just yet. Let's get to that.
yeah, all right, cool.
Let's
But
catch
this
up.
is the part that it's on, isn't it?
Let's catch
Season
up with
3.
part 3.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Part 4.
Run it.
Everybody's got their money. Everyone's living life, doing what they always wanted to do. Like, some of them are in pairs. No, is it
Yes,
just
they're all in pairs. So
Yeah.
you've got
Helsinki and
Helsinki and Nairobi are in Argentina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lisbon
And
and the
Professor.
professor,
Professor
are in the
together.
Philippines, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought it was Thailand.
No, they're in the Philippines, and Lisbon's mum and daughter are with them
With
as well.
them,
They're
yeah,
all
yeah,
over
yeah,
there
yeah,
now,
all
living
together.
their best
Oh,
life.
yes.
Then Denver and Stockholm are together with the baby.
Oh yeah, she had the son.
Stockholm had with what's his-
Otoro's baby.
They're together.
Yeah, Otoro's out here.
I don't actually
And
know
I
what
think
that is
that's
though.
it.
He's the author of the world.
No.
Yeah.
And obviously Tokyo and Rio.
Yeah,
Oh,
Tokyo
yeah.
Rio on a secluded island.
They're in
They're on
like
the
the
secure-
Caribbean.
I
Yeah.
thought they were
Yeah.
in Brazil. You know.
That's what I thought.
Where it was like north of South America, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah,
Below
yeah.
the Caribbean,
Yeah.
like one of those islands.
Arturo's New York's #1 bestseller.
Yeah, but
Yeah, because he wrote about the money heist.
Man's doing tours in that.
in it,
And he proper lied as well, innit?
he made it out as if he's the hero.
Such a waste, man, bro.
But I feel,
Everyone hates him, innit?
yeah, everyone hates him.
He's like the Joffrey of money
yeah,
heist.
everyone
Yeah,
hates
facts.
him. I just think like with all that money though, it does get boring. Like the
Nah.
life that they were living,
Nah, do you
the
know
lives
what?
that they were living, it's because you can't
Do anything.
like
really.
yeah, you can't really do much.
That's what I was gonna
That's
say.
why it's
Hiding.
boring.
I think it's because
Yeah.
they're hiding. Because if you had that money and you was being
Exactly.
like, you were free,
Out here, you could do anything.
Bruv.
You could be
But
anywhere.
they were limited to where they were. So I think even the
Yeah.
professor was struggling. Like, I don't know how to live this life, like in a relationship.
yeah,
And
I can't
all
lie,
that
they
stuff,
could have
like-
though, because if you think about it, Helsinki and Nairobi were partying. They were having a
Yeah,
good
they were having
time.
a good time.
Yeah, Denver and Stockholm were having a good time with their family.
Yeah.
The professor and that, they're chilling. It was Tokyo, and for Rio's idea was the rest
Didn't they buy an
live the
island?
rest of his life
They did.
on an island. Yeah, and chilling.
But that island was a
But
bit boring
Tokyo,
for Tokyo, yeah.
was like, I need to go out.
She
Yeah.
needs to be out.
I
So
need
you could have
people.
just gone with her, bruv.
They had a
Yeah,
whole
but-
community, like
Yeah,
repetitive
it's
thing. Like
their
that's not
life.
fun for
It's not his
her.
life.
Yeah.
He just wanted to be like a
So he
princess
called
in a
her.
fairy tale.
2 days later, I was like, idiot.
Yeah.
But
Anyway,
that's where it all goes
So
wrong.
part 3, so that's where it all goes tits up because Tokyo decides to go, wants to go explore and goes to party.
Mm-hmm.
They took these walkie-talkie phones that
You could track.
basically can get tracked, which they didn't think they could. And Rio called her literally
I can't eat. I
a
can't
few
sleep.
days later. They got clocked, and then that's it.
They took him.
Rio gets arrested. Tokyo escapes, but doing so, there's like a secret code thing they have for the transporter to get them to the professor, and
Yeah.
they all had to like rehearse like these numbers in depending on what continent they're in, and it took her bare long because she was literally the other side of the world to get to the professor,
So, yeah.
and I'm pretty sure it was in Thailand, but.
No, it's
then,
definitely.
and then yeah, and then that's it. The professor was like, "Look, we need to get the team back together to get him out because Tokyo's he's getting tortured and da 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 da." So Lisbon weren't happy about it because when they met though, flipping hell,
They
'cause
hated each other.
Tokyo didn't know
Yeah.
she was there. She was like, "Huh?"
Isn't it?
And then like Lisbon slapped her.
Yeah, because did they know that they were a thing?
No,
No.
No one
Yeah.
did.
So then it was kind of like,
That's a slap in the face, you know.
Of course.
like you're with the enemy.
In it.
Yeah.
But obviously, yeah. That's,
If I was the team, I won't come back.
Well,
Yeah, well, that-
I'd be like,
but he didn't tell him though. He didn't tell him, so he got them all back.
Yeah.
And everyone was bare happy to see each other because obviously they're like a family. They all miss each
Catching
other.
up, innit?
They're having some peng feast. I can't lie. I was watching. I was thinking that looks so nice, bro. And I was kind of hungry at the time. I'm hungry now, actually. And then he was like, "Listen, we need to. This is the situation. We need to save Rio." Denver weren't happy about it, but in the end, Professor kind of guilt tripped him because he was like, "Helsinki, you flopped with the car. We backed you. Denver, you took everyone to the roof. You got a Toromaran shot.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, everyone's done something. Everyone backed each other. Now they've done something. We still need to back each other. And the way we're going to do it is by doing another heist."
I low key think the only reason why he done it is because he knows that he would be a snitch.
Yeah.
Who, Rio?
Yeah, because
he'll tell everything.
that's the
but
thing.
I'm surprised he didn't.
I'm very
I'm
surprised. he
so
didn't.
surprised he didn't
Very.
because
I think he knew what the consequences would be if he snitched. on
probably
them.
just thinking about
Yeah.
once they all got their money, did they know where each other were?
No.
So
No,
his
it all just
snitching
went-
wouldn't
No,
have
because
really.
when they got onto the boat, which was a Portuguese boat, after they did the first heist,
Mm-hmm.
he gave them all a red folder and said, "No one open it now. Oh, you're all in pairs." He goes, he put Nairobi and Helsinki in a pair, and Helsinki was like,
Yeah, she liked him.
and yeah, and then they're like, okay, but they said, "Don't open it until you guys separate," and it's because of security reasons. They didn't. No one should really know anything. So that's why I say, what could Rio really snitch?
Yeah, the snitch wouldn't have really.
No,
Yeah,
as
we don't
in
snitch on much, to be honest.
everything that happened. So he would
but
have
he
been.
doesn't
Like,
know the
they all
plan,
know.
though. But
no,
then-
no, no. As in, he would have been like, look, I don't know where these lot might be now. However, I can tell you, this is how we done the heist. This is what the professor looks like. This is what Nairobi looks like. There was X amount of us. The professor had his little stakeout area in this place. So they would have given him.
It's still not. That's still not enough,
information.
though.
It's still not
Yeah.
enough.
Didn't he
No, but
clear
it's
out the
something to
stakeout thing?
work on.
He
That's
did.
the problem, because if they turn around and they're like, oh yeah, I don't know, the professor, I don't know, was raised in Tottenham, then it would be like, oh, okay. So now we can narrow down who we think it is and blah, blah, blah. So it's still information that can't be shared, especially because if he told them how they did the last heist, they'll start thinking like them when they returned. Because now, if you notice, the second heist, there were a lot of points where they were getting outsmarted. And it was like, rah.
Yeah, but
They didn't have
do you know
months
what?
to
It wasn't
prepare, I
necessarily
think.
it was getting outsmarted. It was because that the guys who are now running the start side from the police side were not going by the book. Were not going by the law.
Facts.
Yeah, they were doing whatever it takes.
They were
Yeah.
literally. That's why they were like, fam,
Yeah.
like they are not going by protocol. Like what's going on?
But that's because that's what he banks on, isn't it? Because he's like, right, protocol is they'll call SWAT in within 8 minutes or whatever.
So yeah, let me fast forward then. So the new heist was to rob the Bank of Spain, which had gold in it. Yeah, they've recruited a few new people. You see a lot of Berlin, the guy who passed away, because it was his original plan with his best mate Palmero, who's in love with Berlin. They take over the bank. Everyone got hostages again. But then it all goes tits up, basically, like different bits and bobs, because they weren't going by the book, as we just mentioned. So, for example, one of them, their biggest thing that they relied on was the little red boxes that was in the safe beyond the gold. Yeah, and in those red boxes were the secrets of the government and the EU, the world, basically. And how they did it was they come out and reveal them, be like, "I got them," and then because they were literally about to attack, and they were like, "Stop."
But they were shook,
Do you get what I'm saying? And everyone was like, "What's in
Yeah.
those red boxes, bro?"
Yeah.
So what did they do? Because they were all crapping us. I was like, "We can't do anything. But that new lady,
The pregnant one.
the pregnant one, what's her name?
Tatiana.
Bust down, Tatiana. Hey.
She's a bitch, though. It's not stunt.
That baby's going to be saying.
That baby.
Antichrist.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, Alicia.
That's it. Yeah, Alicia.
Is
Where
it?
did you get Tatiana?
Her name is Alicia.
I saw it somewhere. Maybe that's her own
It
name.
is Alicia.
Okay, sorry.
Her real name is Najwa.
Nadia.
Yeah, I don't know where
It's
Tatiana.
alright.
And so she come up with the idea of, if you guys put out there loads of different secrets that are fake, so if they reveal the actual secrets, no one would know the difference.
Mm.
So that's what they did, and then it kind of flopped it for them.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was like one of them, and then fast forward again. Lots of arguments. Palmero loses his head. He tries to escape. Then they tie him up.
Well, he went blind in one eye as well.
He went blind in one eye.
So early in the
But then he
Yeah,
got his
pretty
eyesight
much.
back again because
Well,
it was
one eye. No?
one eye is one eye.
glass went in it. It was mad. Some of the hostages was already planted there. They were part of the team.
Yeah, that was
Yeah. That was
clever.
quite sick,
I
yeah.
love that part.
So that was good. And how they got the gold out was cool. They basically blew up the vault because they knew it will flood, but they got the gold out and melted it.
Yeah.
I thought the governor was a pretty cool guy.
Yeah.
The old man, like he runs the bank, but he was pretty chilled, like you know. But
I guess
security guard.
you have
The
to be under that
peakest thing-
Head of
circumstances.
security.
is the governor's head of
The
security.
head of security.
He thought he was
The
flipping
Punisher.
the guy from Die Hard, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I
He's
mean?
like, no,
Bruce
Going
Willis.
around, yippee-ki-yay, like.
John Wick, fam. He thought
Yeah, he was John Wick.
Nah, he
I'm like, he was like, bro. What Palomero said to him was right. He goes, listen, you've been waiting for this all your life. You go shooting range every flipping weekend. You've got bare guns at home. This is like for you. This is a dream come true. He goes, shut up and just sit down in it. But the guy escaped
broke his
because
thumb.
of Palomero.
He broke his thumb.
But it's Pomero,
That
man.
was
He's a
disgusting.
fool.
Snapped his thumb so he could get out of the handcuff.
That was disgusting.
And then he hung Helsinki.
Yep.
Yeah. Oi.
And I
That
love
was mad.
Helsinki. So that was
Helsinki
crazy.
managed to get out because Bogota saved
Helped
him in
him,
Tokyo.
yep.
Yeah.
He so Alicia used Nairobi's son to lure her to the window
Yeah.
and then shot her
Shot
with a
her in the
sniper.
shoulder.
Yeah, they were going this season.
They were
Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? They were
yeah,
getting
yeah.
dirty.
Crossing the line.
They were
Yeah.
going
Crossing the
dirty.
line.
So they
He even captured Tokyo as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
locked
yeah.
her downstairs in the. Is it?
He
The,
tried
Oh, yeah.
suffocating Nairobi.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But one of
Nairobi
the
really
hostages
went through it,
saved her
Yeah.
because she's a fan.
Yeah, she stabbed
Yeah.
her on the stabbed him on the
Um,
neck.
And then
He
Rio
threw-
couldn't shoot him.
Remember when he threw
was like this.
the grenade in the lift?
Yeah. And then
But this
Rio-
is what I mean. He's moving like John
Yeah.
Wick, bruv,
With
because these man got in the lift.
They were chatting.
Everything's calm. They're like, yeah, how's your day, bro? Yeah, you hungry in that, yeah? And then you just see someone walk past and you hear, and then bang. But they were smart.
Yeah, they were
Because they
smart.
put the helmet over it
Yeah.
and then their body weight over it.
They were
So
smart.
it didn't blow.
and
like,
they
them
used
up.
a bulletproof
Bulletproof, yeah.
vest.
Yeah, so it was like
It wasn't-
shielding.
It wasn't Rio's idea.
But then also it was, for me, it was like, again, Rio, bruv.
yeah.
Man is walking away with his arms and you're
Oh,
like,
the gun is
stop moving!
shaking.
And he's still moving.
Do you know what Denver said to him though? Which is bang on. Like Denver's got more mature because obviously now
Yeah,
he's
he's
got
in a relationship in it.
a
got a
son.
son.
Yeah, and so when they got Rio back, so they exchanged Rio for hostages.
Yeah.
The lady Alicia didn't want to do it.
Mm.
Like, no, we really have to do this one.
Yeah.
So they exchanged him, and then he's in the bath with Tokyo,
Breaking
and
up
then
with
she
her.
breaks up.
Yeah, I
with
know.
him.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he
Yeah, he breaks up with her.
And it was
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
why?
And
We just
Devon
got
was
you
like,
back.
"What are you mad?" And he's like, "Bro, you don't understand. It's not your relationship." And he's like, "You don't get it. She's a ticking time bomb. We've just done all this to save you, and then you dump her. Are you alright?"
now she's just gonna go
Yeah,
Do
crazy.
you
so-
know what I mean? Like,
Like,
are you flipping
She
dumb?
just saw red.
But this is
She
what I
was
mean
like-
about him, bruv. He's not alright.
He doesn't.
He's
He's
not
not
okay.
emotionally mature. He just thinks the world is like one big bubble where
Yeah.
you live happily ever after. Like he doesn't understand.
I can't
So
lie.
whilst that was all going on in the bank,
Mm.
yeah, it was also getting a bit peak for the professor in Lisbon because their plan, they're in like a caravan driving
Yeah.
around with the radio so they don't get tracked, basically.
Mm.
But then they were getting clocked, and basically, long story short, Lisbon gets captured.
Yeah.
In the chicken.
He
in the
thinks that
chicken shed.
Lisbon gets killed because Alicia tells the guy to pretend that they killed her. And then Professor loses his head, allows Palomero to go extra and blow up that armoured vehicle that was
Yeah.
coming to break in. So now it's got a bit mad.
Tensions are high.
Yeah.
Very,
In
very-
the end, Tokyo actually stood up and was like,
Yeah.
Professor, she ain't dead. Think about it. If she was dead, you'd know.
know, yeah.
Like, do you get what
Yeah,
I'm
of
saying?
course you would know.
Then he clocked there and then. He goes,
She's been
she's been interrogated.
Yeah.
Then they save her by using that one of the police guys hustle him. They said, "Here's some money."
Can't
come
lie
in
though,
with the
that he
watch."
saved them.
Big time.
Yeah.
If he didn't do
Saved
it,
them.
if he didn't do it, there was peak.
Because she would have snitched. And then also.
Yeah, she was gonna snitch 'cause they used her daughter and
she
her
was
mum.
shaking. She was like,
I can't lie. She is what Professor said to her though was true. Because you're the weakest link. Because when they first had the chat with Alicia,
Yeah.
she stuck it all over her, and Lisbon cracked.
Yeah.
course.
And they had a row afterwards, didn't they? Hung out and they had a row.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Look, I can't lie. You're the weakest link. Don't come at me.
She's
Don't
not
come
bad.
Yeah,
at
it's
me."
facts. It's facts.
Do you know what I
though.
mean?
It's facts.
She's got more to lose, basically. Everyone else
Yeah.
doesn't really have as much to. Well,
I don't blame her, but it's like,
Yeah.
just chill out. You know?
Yeah, but she's like, fam, like my mum and my daughter.
Don't
or
get involved in.
These people that.
And she had
She should've
previously.
stayed at home.
Yeah, she shouldn't have got involved.
Innit?
She
Stayed
had
at home.
previously had that whole issue with the daughter's dad as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I can't lie, he's sick, but he's a dickhead.
yeah, he was
Very
important.
good at his
He's an
job.
important
so
guy
he's like
as well.
head of
yeah.
forensics and he's just sick.
Yeah.
So anyway, fast forwarding, so going back to the head of security, weird Terminator, flipping
He
John
was the
Wick guy.
Terminator.
Punisher, Terminator.
You
The
was
Punisher.
yeah.
It was like everything in
Punisher.
between.
What's the other guy?
A lot of
Denzel
inspiration.
Washington character.
Oh, Equalizer.
Equalizer,
Equalizer.
bruv. Because
So-
do you remember the Equalizer where he walks past the door and he just goes bang? That's what the guy did with the grenade, bro.
Yeah, when he had that place where all these guns were, I'm like, what is this in the
Innit?
bank? Like, it doesn't even make
Innit?
I'll
sense.
tell you what though, I do like when he shot an arrow up, Denver was not
Nope.
having it. He pulled the grenade and he was running and he was counting down and I was thinking, hey, you're brave because if you miscount or trip or
Everybody
something-
dies.
So this is where this
Everybody
guy's
dies.
insane. Now Roby's
Bro.
trying to piece things out. They're right in the center of the lobby of the bank. All guns are pointing at this stupid idiot, and he's got a gun to Roby, and he said, "I told you I was gonna kill you," and he just shot her, bruv, and everyone just couldn't believe it.
forehead,
That
fam.
1 second of pause from everyone
Including
gave him
me.
the chance to escape,
run.
Yeah.
but everyone shot at him. That's when Denver got the grenade,
Yeah.
threw it in because he's diving back into his little hideout security
Got him,
room.
no?
But he got hit by
Yeah.
some shrapnel.
Yeah.
And obviously Tokyo was already chained up in his room.
Yeah.
She's like, "You're bleeding that bitch."
Yeah.
And then he passed out.
Yeah.
She managed to escape. Then they used him. I can't remember what leverage they got. But I think it was to do with his family. And they used him to call in to the helicopter that actually Lisbon was on, with the other guy with the mustache. And that's how Lisbon got back in.
Yeah.
But, rewind, Alicia, because her tactics were so mad, and
Right,
everything
they
got-
really threw her under the bus.
everything got everything got
Well,
revealed about Rio. Yeah,
Technically, she threw them under the bus
that's what I'm
first.
saying.
Yeah.
With what?
Because basically there was an interview and then on the news he was saying, oh yeah, the person that was in charge is basically gonna like speaking and revealing everything that the police done. So then the guy was like, okay, yeah, we need to take her down. Who's the commissioner?
The cheat, yeah.
Yeah, the chief or whatever. So
The guy from the first season as well, innit?
yeah,
Him.
So then because she was talking, he was like, cool,
Shut it down.
let's
yeah.
finish her.
Yeah.
So
Well, yeah, because they
yeah, they said to her about bounce.
yeah, but they started it though.
Yeah. Because even in the recap that I watched, he said to her, listen, no matter what
We'll
happens,
back you.
we've got your back.
Yeah.
And then they flopped her.
Yeah.
So then she was like, cool,
Yeah.
you want to do that to me? I'll do it
But
to
it's
you,
good
bro.
though. It's good because they would have really got her tied up into things that
She didn't even.
do.
yeah.
She's getting
Facts.
told to do those things. It's
Facts.
different. It's not like she's doing it on her own free will.
She's
That's why she was doing the
9
madness.
months pregnant.
But
like,
she in it. You know what I mean? Be a good mum, bro. So then all that happened with her. So, but she was still pissed about wanting to get the professor.
Yeah.
And then she clocked and then managed to do her own investigation
Yeah.
and found him. And how we kind of ended really was she had a gun to him in his little hideout that he was at. And that's where we kind of left off.
also talk about Arturo because we missed him out.
I hate
How he
him.
came back in. He even tried to rape someone.
That's
Oh my
Oh
days,
my
yes.
there's a
And
lot
then
that
he
was forgot.
denied it, but
Yeah.
and then
Do you know what?
he-
He's vile. He's
disgusting.
actually.
And then that's when was it Denver that beat him up?
Yeah, no, because he
wasn't
touched
it
up.
Stockholm?
something.
Yeah, but she was like, I already defended myself, and then he started going crazy. So she broke up with
Sister,
him.
was it?
Yeah. But
Whose
they're up
sister
in the
was
back.
it?
They're back together again.
It was what's his name?
Who?
Wasn't it his sister? I think. It
Oh,
was his
Denver's sister,
cousin.
brother that turned to a
His
woman.
cousin.
Yeah,
cousin.
his cousin.
Yeah, the one that's a woman.
Fam?
She
She was just like, bruv, drop the gun.
yeah.
And
He was
She
like,
was one of the extras, wasn't
yeah,
she?
she was.
Pretending.
And he was like, what are you going to do? And she shot him in the,
Bruv, she
in the
went,
leg.
you're gonna drop the gun in 3 seconds. So yeah, just drop. He's like, I've got a bang. It's like, bruv,
There's no time to
when
waste.
I saw that, I was just like, do you know what? Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, do you know what? It could have been the head, but I'm happy you shot
don't
him
understand.
because he knows. No fucking.
Didn't
bruv.
he think that he might die if he goes back in?
Oh, I don't like him.
No, the thing is, I think he knows that they
They don't
don't
kill, innit?
intentionally
Yeah.
kill.
Yeah.
So he kind of done it, I think, to get the fame, to get the
Yeah,
glory
yeah.
and the money.
To look
and
like
all
the
that.
hero,
100%.
innit?
Yeah. Even though he knows, because I don't think he went in there thinking, I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
stop
do
these
it. Yeah,
guys.
I just want to be here.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, guys, it happened to me again.
Innit?
Here's a new
Yeah.
book, New York Seller.
Yeah, but the thing is, people would have seen him run inside. So
Yeah.
what are you doing now? Like, I
Yeah.
just
No, but
don't
they would
get
have
it.
thought, oh my god, he's going to save everyone.
Yeah, hero. Man dived
He
in. the
dived
place.
in.
Jesus.
Like, why did he dive in?
Honestly.
But, yeah,
But
he
The thing
was-
is, that is a problem though, because even if they do kill him, then they're like, they just lose all their fans.
Yeah, he's a big
basically.
star.
Problem.
So let's go through characters, like in terms of your favorite characters. There's
Nairobi.
There's a lot of characters to go over. I think we've pretty much gone over pretty much all of them anyway. But let's go and say, give me your top 2 favorites and your top 2 worst.
I love Nairobi.
So Nairobi.
I hope they still show her. I love the professor as well.
So is your top 2?
Yeah, I think so. And Helsinki, just for his name. But he's like a teddy bear. He's really nice. Yeah.
Literally, because he's got a
Them
tattoo of a
three.
bear on his belly.
Yeah, he's like a teddy bear.
Remember that?
My weakest link for me has to be Rio. Like,
100%.
they should have fed him to the dogs, man. Should've
He's your
left him
worst
there.
character?
Yeah, Rio pisses me off so much. I actually don't hate Tokyo that much. What's his name? Arturo for sure.
Yeah, Toro needs to be
He
out
should
there.
have died as well. And yeah, I don't like the pregnant lady. Alicia.
Really?
I like her.
I don't
Yeah,
like her.
she's one of my favorites.
Really.
Really?
Yeah.
She's your top 2?
Yeah, she's one of my top 2. Also,
Wow.
but I think Helsinki.
So who's your top 2, bruv?
Yeah, Helsinki.
Helsinki and Alicia.
Yeah, because Helsinki's just a soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those 2.
Who's your worst 2?
Oh, we all know that. Rio and
Arturo.
yeah. So those are my 2 faves, two worst.
Kamara?
My faves are Nairobi, obviously. Tokyo, I like Tokyo. And then my least is probably, is it Palmeira? I don't like him. And obviously Arturo. Rio is like, is what it is, isn't it? Like,
Rio's like that annoying little brother.
yeah. And obviously Helsinki, like, he's like a teddy bear.
Helsinki.
It's easy.
Yours?
I'll start with my worst. My number 1 is Otoro. Enough more than Otoro. And my second one would be... Oh, this can have to be Rio, I guess. So anyway, September the 3rd. It's coming out. I'm excited.
Can't wait.
I can't wait.
I'm guessing they're going to just dish it all out as well in one go.
Part 1.
Probably, yeah.
Part
just
one.
drop
Part 1's gonna end.
They're
off
only a couple
mad.
months and it's back in December.
I think it's
so-
gonna end. I think it's gonna end very sad.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's going to be an
They
emotional.
got to wrap it
be
up
very-
well,
yeah.
I think. They got to kind of make sure that
It's not
there's
gonna
no
be a
reason
happy
to-
ending, man.
for it to come back.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a happy ending.
No, it's definitely going to be one of those kind of like... Was it like Bonnie and Clyde where they'll both just die? Like,
Fall off the cliff.
Yeah, Queen and
they
Slim
fall off that
vibes.
one.
Yeah,
What's that film called?
Queen and Slim.
No, when they come off the cliff.
yeah,
They
that's the
drive off
one.
the cliff.
Thelma. Wow.
Thelma and Louise.
Thelma and Louise. That's
Yeah.
it. When they just drive off
Is
the
it
cliff.
Thelma and Louise?
TH.
Thelma.
Yeah.
I had an auntie called Thelma.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
So funny.
Oh man.
So anyway, guys.
That's Money
It
Heist.
is. That is Money Heist. By the time you listen to this,
Yeah.
you'll be
Right on time.
right on time. So you get your quick reminder of everything that's happened, and then you can watch part 5.
I said
Part
part
5.
4 too, so hey.
Yeah,
That's one thing I think is a bit mad is that they've extended this heist into 3 seasons or parts.
Yeah.
It doesn't even feel like it goes on forever though. Because there's so much happening.
Before we wrap up, question: do you think it's gonna end with them still in the heist, or do you think they're gonna finish the heist successfully? Then they're gonna show us how, if they catch them, how they catch them.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have to wrap it up. No.
No,
I don't
but in
think they're
terms
gonna
of how are
complete the
they gonna
heist.
wrap it up?
I don't think they're
Yeah.
gonna complete the heist successfully.
So you don't think they'll complete the heist?
I don't think
Something
all
will
of them are
happen.
gonna go out with the gold. I don't think everyone's
Yeah.
gonna win.
Or maybe like everyone will disperse, and like some people actually get out, some people get
Yeah.
caught. Maybe some people die. Who knows?
I think I reckon in this part the heist will finish not well. Then and then like they'll kind of like disperse and it might be a bit chaotic that some of them might hate each other. And then the next part it will be getting everyone back together kind of thing. And then
think?
they try to, if that makes sense. And that's how everyone dies.
What?
Does that make
That's
sense?
interesting.
Mm.
Does that make sense?
That's an interesting theory.
No. We'll find out. We'll find out, won't we? From
Who
the
knows,
watch.
mate?
Part
Who
5 and
knows?
6.
But
Yeah.
we're back,
Makes
guys.
sense.
So
We're back and we're back.
here we go again.
But yeah, that's it. I hope it's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
It's always been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in.
Make sure to follow us on all our socials at the Binge Pod UK.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Because we really appreciate it. And, engage with us. Let us know what you want us to talk about next.
Yeah.
And I hope you like the visuals because it's the first time you lot are actually seeing us for a full episode.
New season, new levels.
Innit? It's only getting better from here.
All right, piss off now.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.